Hello everyone, MUFS here to welcome you to the 101st episode of Starfield. Yes, sounds nice to say 101st. So in the last episode we came over here in Anomalous Cave. We are gonna enter and try to find Anasko. Let's do that. That is come on. Damn, it's already scary. And I have just entered the cave. Boy! Stay out of me. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I have to have. What was that? I can see nothing. I thought I heard things. Yeah. I thought I heard it from him. Babe, where are you? Come on. Come on! Man, oh man! What are you? And no, I have to change my power. Anti-gravity, yeah. You are better, I believe. Babe! You left me, right? You left me alone over here. It is over here. this.
I speak into this void, and it answers with silence. Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas?
He hears you.
You understand me? Hear my voice? But I do not know you, even if you are promised. I hesitate to ask, but what manner of being are you? Do you truly serve his will?
The Great Serpent has guided me to you.
Yes, he works through you and built the path to guide you to me. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The bridge collapses.
What bridge?
The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
Oi! 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 Escape the Anomalous Cave. It doesn't work on them? Holy! Damn it, man! Collapse the... Come on! Okay, I can... Let's follow that ship. Come on! Man, I don't like this. Not at all. Not at all. Oh man, no, 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 no. I don't like them at all. Let me follow. Let me follow this. Oh. Oh man. Oi, 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 oi. Man, I don't like it at all. No way. This is 169. Let me check with this one. I am not liking it at all, man. Damn! This is better. Or maybe this. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Babe, you left
You
me.
need something, dearest?
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Yes, of course.
That's all for now.
If you wish to know more, I will be here.
How are you feeling about our marriage?
I look forward to every day in a way I could not imagine before I met you.
Really? I don't know how to say this, but you did not save me there.
Then I shall be sure and tell you more often, darling.
You did not go with me, babe. I'm so hurt. Like, you have no idea. Oh. Okay. Can we? Let's go over here. Okay. At least.
Our sins must have been considerable for the Great Serpent to suggest to us.
I ain't gonna steal it.
I pray that the Great Serpent delivers us from this soon.
Else rest. Where do I need to go? Come on. This portion of the map is really really hurting me like crazy. Like it is very difficult for me to find out the way and all. I mean, this depository, we walked in from there. Okay.
Were our sins really so great that we deserve this?
Yeah, this is Jinan Plaza. This is where we go. Finally, I'm learning things, right? But man,
The Great Serpent would not have done this unless truly necessary.
oh yeah. What do you know about necessity? We almost made our missions clear, right? We only have revelation and activities, and now there are so many. No worries, we are gonna finish these as well.
Do you seek counsel? You return. What news do you have of Anasko?
Anasko is waiting for us in the Scaled Citadel. I was able to speak with him.
Then my vision did not betray me.
It did
Well,
not, sister.
it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasko mention anything that could aid us in his extraction?
Oh, brother.
As well as it could be, given the circumstances.
He said that we need to enter the Scaled Citadel.
Then we must continue our work on the morning device. But it is comforting to have confirmation. And if you've spoken to him once, it's not out of the realm of possibility you could do it again.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasko's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasko's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world.
And you believe the Harbinger is this anchor?
Yes. There are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasko.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
And that is the essence of faith.
Yep.
I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point.
Try again.
But I do know this link would play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses.
Yeah.
Together, we will find a way to complete the morning device.
Okay. So 1 down, 2 to go. Let's. I'm mad at you. So, Dulkef and Veth'aal. Let my serpent guide me. my scanner, rather my serpent, right? Let's it is going to Veth'aal, I believe. Veth'aal, Dhul Cave, and Qadif. This apostrophes are like yeah. This is like Qadif, Dhul Cave, Veth'aal. So let's go to Keep Armory. Okay. Where do I go? I don't want to steal.
Foolish, Viktor. The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city. Your inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Victoria is right. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters? This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Veth'aal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
I will do as I please as head of this house.
Are you done?
If you are not a member of House Veth'aal, you do not belong here.
I so want to say hello to you too. I was sent by the High Council to get your cooperation.
Another High Council lackey come begging? I told Lovick no more.
Don't shout at me.
Forgive my brother. He has been forgetting his manners of late.
Yeah, I'm
Victor,
seeing that.
this is Anasko's chosen. You recall Lovick sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised. And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
You can't continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this. My nephew Varric has left, and until he returns, Viktor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider.
I want to say I don't see how these situations are connected, but I feel like saying that sounds like a poor excuse not to help the High Council.
You have no idea what you speak of.
Yep.
You are an outsider. You have no understanding of our house.
That you are going to bow down to me, no, nonetheless. What would your missing son have to do with the house politics?
What would my son, my successor, the heir to House Veth'aal have to do with house politics?
Exactly.
Even someone with basic political knowledge should realize his importance.
I know you're expected to be a leader and you're acting like a child.
The audacity.
Yeah,
I should have you arrested.
try me.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric?
Yes, you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if he's become promised, truly his arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste. Tell me, Harbinger, are you well practiced in discretion?
Nope. I don't even know what discretion is.
So the Council would send an untrustworthy fool to secure my cooperation. The sheer audacity. Without discretion, there is nothing left to say.
Do not be foolish, Viktor. The Harbinger's presence here is a gift. Do not confuse providence for coincidence.
Very well. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the Great Serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead.
Yeah,
First,
I can feel that.
we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Who's Vashti?
I will not speak of her with an outsider, promised or not. Your focus is solely on Varric.
What did Varric do to turn his back on the Great Serpent?
My son denounced the very faith that defines Va'ruun society. He dared to blame Anasko for the state of Dazra. Dared to call our faith in the Great Serpent blind. It is heresy and punishable by death.
Why would Varric leave at a time like this?
Because he let his weakness get the better of him. He sees himself as a prisoner in this life. He runs from a duty that others would spend their lives coveting. He is my son. He does not get to choose. He was born to inherit my title, and he knows the punishment for refusing to honor it.
That is why you don't inherit the power from anyone, especially from your family. Killing Varric for living sounds extreme to me.
Of course it would. As someone from the settled systems, you have no concept of what the Great Serpent demands of us. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death.
What does the Ministry of State have to do with it?
Our duty as wardens is to keep the populace tasked and loyal. All must serve, both the Great Serpent and House Va'ruun. No exceptions. Those who refuse must be cleansed to stop the spread of corruption.
Why haven't you dealt with this yourself?
I will not have it known that I declared my own son a heretic and allowed him to escape our grasp. This knowledge weakens the Ministry of State's authority, something we cannot risk at this time. This is why my interest turned to a third party, someone outside of the noble houses, but we have yet to determine someone trustworthy enough. Until now.
Corruption. How does Varric's death relate to power grid access?
The shame Varric brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent.
Varric is your son. You could make an exception.
Exceptions show weakness, and we cannot afford to show weakness at a time like this.
We have done the same for less. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
Exactly.
I will not risk the Ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Varric and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Varric has a signet ring with House Veth'aal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
I can say this is ridiculous, or I can say I agree with Victoria. There must be another way, but I'm gonna say I'll see what I can do.
See that you get it done. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Veth'aal's associates there may know where he went, but keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate.
What is the Herald's Rest?
The Herald's Rest is our local bar, and unfortunately, my son's favorite establishment to frequent. And while I know a bar isn't the ideal place for discretion, I still expect you to keep these matters private. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Veth'aal.
I'll use my best discretion when the time comes.
See to it you do. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Veth'aal for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
This guy, Viktor Veth'aal, looks like the UC Marine, commander, not the Commander Tuala.
You have a job to
uh,
do, Harbinger.
Wait, this time I have to check, because Ikande, doesn't he look like Commander Ikande?
Get it done.
I believe he does.
would ask you
That I
spare
would ask you
Varric.
to spare my nephew.
Victor is in no condition.
Shoes, floor, roof, mess hall, armory stuff, entrance.
You do not have approval to trade with me.
Okay. Then I'll leave. But this guy, I believe is actually being too harsh to his son. The path was there. Why no
Behave
direct-
yourself. There's already enough trouble in Dungeon.
Behave and me? No, ma'am. That never happened. So, thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. Herald's Rest. Let's go inside.
This bar is
There was never a time
Shena,
when I
don't
was
worry.
old enough
some
to be allowed to
closer
drink
lift your
alcohol here.
spirits.
I'm looking for Viktor Veth'aal.
Very. Depends on who's looking for him. And why, of course.
I'm here on behalf of his family. They're worried.
Sounds like you're here on official business then. Truth is, I haven't seen him for a few days myself. But if you find him, tell him he better come check on his tab. I know he's good for it, but since he gave Eggy permission to use it, it's sky high.
Let's manipulate. Look, he's in danger. His life could be in your hands.
So that's the truth of it.
Yep.
All right, all right. I'll give you something.
Thank you.
I don't know where he is, but there's a man, Dane Salavea. He might know.
Tell me where I can find Ten Salavea.
That one's easy. Dane's a bit of a regular ever since Dasra went to hell. Just wait around a bit, and he's bound to wander in.
The Great Serpent favors me to have put you in my path.
Yeah.
You seem to be doing well. I'll drink to that.
Lot of work to be done, but it'll be done.
Tain Salavia.
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed again.
Yay. Come in, come in.
Get a hold
Tain.
of yourself.
Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently?
Yes. Let's talk their language. Serpent bless you. I've been shown the rightful path.
Oh, wow. You really bought in, huh? I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing.
You're not promised and they speak to you?
I guess when you're part of the supply chain, they make a few exceptions. There's not a lot of people in the import-export business when it comes to Dazra, and they aim to keep it that way. But believe me, it wasn't any short amount of time before they let me roam these streets.
How'd you end up here?
You could say I'm like a specialized delivery service, moving stuff back and forth between Dazra and the settled systems. Just so happens I got a lot of time on my hands since Dazra went to hell and I lost my ship. And let me tell you, I thought things were grim before. Whatever that incident was, this whole planet's gonna need therapy.
Nice to see a fellow outsider around here.
Tell me about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention.
Let's do this one. I'm used to having a fan club.
Well, glad Dazra didn't disappoint. Something tells me you aren't kidding. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for?
How well do you know Viktor Veth'aal?
I know the name, sure, everybody here does. But the man? Not much. Someone like me doesn't exactly hang out with house bigwigs.
I heard you know where I can find Viktor Veth'aal.
That's so. Well, I guess that depends, Harbinger. Who wants to know?
Why does it matter?
I consider Varric a bit of a friendly acquaintance. I know enough about the guy to care about his physical well-being, if you know what I mean.
I do, of course.
Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Veth'aal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent, and I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day. So if you're feeling generous, maybe we can help each other out.
Let's intimidate. I'm authorized to execute anyone who may be hiding his location.
Not even gonna buy me dinner first? Sounds like someone's repping for House Veth'aal. But hey, I guess staying alive isn't the worst deal.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him.
Tell me.
So you just say the word and we're off to the races.
Track him? You've got a tracker on Varric?
You make it sound creepy. But yeah, for emergencies.
You're coming with me.
Yep, when it comes to my stuff, it's like a package deal. I'm not just gonna hand off valuable tech to some stranger.
The Highlands? Where's that?
Highlands region is the northwest side of Dazra. Pretty good area if you don't want to be easily found.
Should I take him along with me, or should I go alone? I have Babe with me. Of course, she left me over there alone. So. Okay, good. Let's go.
After you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him. Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
Babe, let's go.
got you your favorite from the meat house?
Isn't this where our ship is at? Is this the way we
All right,
got out?
Let's get this baby purring. She's got a limited range, so just keep heading northwest of Dazra until we pick something up.
I have a feeling this guy is going to try to hurt me. What is that sound? Can we visit over here and check what is this place? Dubib Seaweed Farm. Where are we going? Hazia Seaweed Farm. So it is closing. 397. We are heading north. 389. We are getting close. 382. Yeah. This is north. 408. Are we 397? 392. 386. 391. Whoa. 395. 404, no. 392. 377. 383. Why is it going up again? Okay, it's getting down, right? 364. I will take that road if I can. $357. 360. 367. Come on. 391. 73. Yeah, we are going to the right path now. Okay. What is that? Spacer Predator.
You can do? Ha! Ah!
293. It is getting closer.
Do they even try?
Come on. 308 is getting farther away. Come on. Do I go over there? 361, 340. This can be the 329. OMG, phantoms. Ah, 303, 309, 292.
Hope you can handle this. I think that was all.
Mind your surroundings. Even the plants here can be dangerous.
205, 183. $138. 134. 135. Come on. $123. I'm sure this is. But then, how was it moving? Come on. Cannot go anywhere. I am getting tired of these beeps. What to do? Come on! I cannot climb. Whoo! Skip. Let's. This is even worse. Yes, this is how I. Oh, come on. I'm having a feeling that is the place we want to go, but how to be over there? We have to somehow go at the top of this mountain. But how? How? Yeah, stop beeping. But tell me, how did you move? Cannot get up from there. I am going this way. I have to go all the way over here. Oh man. This is where I needed the buggy. I thought of getting it, but I did forget. 321. Come on. 312. It's getting less again. I believe we are reaching there. $260. 266, 260, 245, 230, 224, 247. 236. This is a damn maze. I am hating it. 194. I can see that. Let me go through here because I am having a feeling. 213, 21, what is this? Let me wish of perseverance. 250. Oh. 231. 12. 200. 189. Va'ruun Zealot. Come on. Where are you heading? Are you moving around? Are you really moving around? I am going. Come on. Come on, I'm losing him again.
Let us hope whatever experiments were going on here are not running loose.
I came through here. sign. Come on. Okay. So
A temporary encampment, but not an uneventful stay for the
this creature's long body looks like it's made of tentacles and bones. Its sharp teeth and multiple eyes make it look especially alien.
occupant.
Okay. Tracker. This is the tracking device that Tain gave Varric. Tain turned it off the ping when you arrived. If Varric left the tracker here, he left in a hurry. I've done it. I've left. My father is furious. I've never seen him so angry. I always figured he knew this day was coming, but perhaps he's just that delusional. This proves he'd never see things my way, that I made the right decision, but my mind still bombards me with questions. Did I act too quickly? What about Vittoria and Luther? What about Eggy and B? What will my father do now? My only hope for sleep at this point is that exhaustion will simply take me. Login entry 2. As expected, I didn't sleep well last night. At least this morning I can turn to my camp and think of what to do next. Planning ahead certainly paid off. I've been slowly building up this area ever since Tain and I first discussed plans to get me off of Va'ruun Cave. I figured I'd need a safe place if I had to leave unexpectedly and lay low. I have the tracking device he gave me, so I can only hope he puts 2 and 2 together. In the meantime, I'm hoping to distract my mind by organizing my new temporary home there. Who knows how long it might be before Tain finds me. The bloodstain is large, but it's hard to tell how much blood was lost. There's no body, so the victim may still be alive. Okay, so what else do I need to examine? Anything else for me to examine? They're I don't know. This time they're putting up yeah, like that. A marker like that. And I'm hating it. Okay, I'll take you. Quick share, I will not. I have examined you. So I'll have to examine things that I can see them, right? 1, 2, I have done. What do you want me to find?
Look at this view. Despite everything, I cannot help but be moved by how beautiful my home can be.
This is... Come on. I hate to keep an episode on suspense. Woo.
Veric's been busy if he got this much done.
So, are you and Varric friends?
Friend's a strong word. More like friendly acquaintances. Guess we both felt the Herald's Rest was one of the few places that made us feel like real people. Couple of drinks and everyone's your friend in that moment.
What kind of person is Varric?
He's a good enough guy, I suppose. A little self-absorbed, spoiled. Growing up in a noble house probably does that to you. A little naive, too. He's got this friend, Bianca. She's crazy about him. But the guy's oblivious. And his friend Eggy? Guy needs to lay off the Koza. But I heard Varric let him in on his tab. That's gonna work out well. Blames his dad for everything, though, and I get it. Viktor Veth'aal is not an easy man.
How is he self-absorbed?
He's just used to getting his way and the world revolving around him. When you're raised to be elder, that's bound to bring you all sorts of extra attention. So sometimes when hanging around with us peons, he forgets we have our own thoughts and opinions.
Is his dad actually to blame?
Well, it's Viktor we're talking about, so it wouldn't surprise me. But Varric can't see how much effort Viktor puts into making sure his son has all the tools he needs to take over. He'll go on these rants of Viktor drilling him on scenarios. Stuff makes my brain hurt. But Varric talks about it like child's play.
Let's backtrack then.
Hey, whatever you want.
Can you tell me anything about Viktor?
I've only had a few run-ins with Viktor for security purposes, and he's all in. The man embodies House Veth'aal. He could probably recite Janan's teachings word for word, and he runs the Ministry of State without missing a beat. Strict, demanding, and always watching. The guy's good at his job, but when it comes to personality, I couldn't tell you. Whoever he is, he keeps it close to the chest.
Can you tell me more about House Veth'aal?
House Veth'aal? Yeah, when it comes to House Va'ruun and the Great Serpent, you won't find a more dedicated house. Some are borderline fanatics, if you ask me. One step away from zealots. Viktor isn't even the worst of them.
What do you know about the Ministry of State?
Ugh, the state's my least favorite of the three. Commerce and conjunction keep to themselves, but state reaches everywhere. Their security, but more importantly, their loyalty. So they'll get deep in your business. They want your motives, your next of kin, your firstborn. I joke. But the moment they get a whiff of something anti-snake, that's heresy. And heresy is a one-way ticket to meet the Great Serpent himself.
Why do you think Viktor is so closed off?
When you're in the kind of position that he is, I think you have to be. You can't be in charge of security and purging heretics and then turn around and cry over spilled milk. This is Dazra, where noble houses like to duke it out for bragging rights. They see weakness, they take advantage.
You can't think of anything about Viktor's personality outside of work?
Not from the man himself. The only time I get glimpses of who Viktor might be is through Varric. It's clear he cares about his son, putting in all that work to prepare Varric for the vultures and wolves when he becomes elder. And get this, he even tells Varric he's proud of him.
Let's go back a bit.
Sure thing.
That's all I wanted to know.
Always up for a chat.
Okay. So I believe I'll have to leave you guys hanging there once again because it is way past our bedtime. I mean, way past our episode time, right? So I'll look into that in the next episode. So that's it for this episode. If you're not a sub, please consider subscribing because that is my feel. And while you subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. And if you did not, well, you can press the thumbs down button, but I'll highly urge you not to do that. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, because in the next episode I'll try to find this child, and I'll have to if I want to go for the mission, right? So I'll try to find him, and I hope to see you guys there. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye bye. MUFS signing off.